single Just to Track 2 out now. A lot of people are so excited about this. Do you guys have any inside information you want to share? Because I feel like some of you might know.
Not me.
No. I
really?
think
Nothing?
I think we have I heard about an album date, which I don't know if it's a public date.
Well, I just said February 6th. That's what's out there.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's the date. That I heard a different date, so I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay.
But I'm gonna go with yours, Laura Styles.
Okay,
that's fine.
Okay, because that's what's out there. So that's what I went with. Okay.
I reached out for us to even play the J. Cole video and song today. I don't know if that's a good idea on our YouTube live, but you know me, I'm all for breaking rules.
Yeah, but then they're gonna try to yank us off or something.
It's not
crazy.
worth it. It's everywhere. People can go hear it themselves.
Yeah. Go find it. It's very easy to find. So go find it. I'd rather us tell them where to go than us going.
Send them to somewhere else. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
just when they're ready after the show. But excited. Listen, I saw a lot of people in the internet tweets saying, "I don't know if I care anymore."
Wait, what?
I have no respect for him.
Nah, chill.
And then some people are like,
stupid.
I am so excited. My
I'm super
favorite
excited.
artist is back. I'm excited too.
I'm super excited. B, I love the song. And now in the video clip, I don't know if the actual single, because I don't have the actual single. Does it end with the Mob? Does it end with the Mob Deep? The actual single?
I don't know.
Like the video, because at the end of the video, the beat changes.
I don't know. I just listened to the clip. I didn't see the video.
Got it.
I didn't see there was a video clip.
Investigate a little bit more. But also want to point out that watching the video is remember the whole I let Nas down whole thing, and his people were like, you let Nas down. And I guess I don't understand why people were irritated by that song so much when it came out. This song is basically reminiscent of Nas's song Rewind, where he's telling a story backwards.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because the opening bar he talks about his child going back inside the mother and the whole thing. It's a dope record, man. I just want to say to anyone out there who would say they're done with J. Cole because of what happened in
the button.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Nothing. We're just starting. He's giving us a sneak peek.
Nah, it's just so lame though. Like, and in fact, I was actually gonna give J. Cole credit and say Drake should learn something from J. Cole.
Go away for a while and sit down.
Which is J. Cole made a mistake. The mistake wasn't even close to the levels of mistakes we've seen Drake made. And Ebro, all he did was go get quiet for a while, lock in, come back with some music, and with the exception of some douchebags, who cares, making comments on the internet, J. Cole will be back and it's all good.
Well, not only that, but you act like J. Cole's only appeal to hip-hop and the hip-hop fans is going at it with other MCs. Which is a great songwriter.
Right.
And a hit maker.
And that was the thing that I guess I found so irritating, was that he was judged in this way of like, nah, you want to say you're one of the best, then you back out. I'm like, you're turning, yes, hip hop has a competitive spirit and a competitive lane. You're acting as if that's the defining quality to making a great artist is, are you here for the smoke or nah? It's like the most base way to break down hip hop that you don't do for any other genre whatsoever.
It's lazy.
Does anyone think of like, many of the great rappers is all they're known for is their battling? Like that's an absurd claim.
Well, and not only that, but at the time when J. Cole decided, you know what, this battle thing ain't for me, I stepped out, let me step back, let me take the song down, all of the things, right? I recall us at the time applauding him, to be honest. He knew what was for him and what was not for him. It doesn't mean he didn't get the congratulations. You played yourself for jumping out there, but nonetheless.
It was the right move.
And he gave it to himself. He was like, this was a dumb thing to do. This was lame.
And it aged great. It aged great. Think about how nasty it got after that.
Right.
That's right.
Yo, he got out like, ooh, I thought we were sparring. Ooh,
there was
y'all
internet
shooting.
I thought we were slapboxing. Y'all got machetes out.
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't sign up for this.
I don't dislike either of you guys. Go ahead and do your thing. Like, that was a smart move, whether a bunch of virgins on the internet thought so or not.
Well, you've been doing a lot of name calling today, bro.
Guess what? Everyone who's catching it, whether it's the fat sloppy pigs who's putting on the ICE uniform, or whether it's the virgins who are mad at J. Cole. What's wrong with people, man?
Now, do we know for sure that Schoolboy Q called J. Cole? Has that claim substantiated that Schoolboy Q called J. Cole and was during the battle?
No, wasn't it backstage at like Rolling Loud or something?
I don't. Is that what it was? It was they saw each other, and Schoolboy Q was like, "Yo, my bro, fall back on this. Like this ain't."
That was always speculated,
right?
I don't know if it was ever confirmed that was a real thing.
Got it.
But if so, by the way.
Shout to Schoolboy Q.
Shout to Schoolboy Q. And it's another, all it does is legitimize all of it even more.
He's a changed man, Schoolboy Q. Golfer.
You got involved in some ish, and then someone who knows better was like, yo, real quick, they're not slap boxing. This about to get.
There's weapons. There's weapons.
And Kendrick loves you. He don't want to take you out. That was the warning. I tried to get. Listen, many people when Drake started playing around with the "Ooh, are you coming outside yet?"
Oh no.
Let me get the AI. Who wants a little from Drake? Ooh. I was like, oh. I recommend leave the nerdy boy from the West Coast alone, because if he gets angry, he's a problem.
So the other reason I'm excited about J. Cole being back, just as a hip hop fan, is because he's one of the greats. Is it's early in 2026. Right? It sets the year off with one of the superstars of the game. It's great for the genre. It's great for the business. Great for everybody. The music's going to be phenomenal. The bars are going to be phenomenal. And this is key. This is key. It further accentuates the difference between real hip hop superstars and people who are not there yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have a lot of like GOAT talk, legend talk, this talk, that talk. And I love when the real ones pull up and just show the difference. Just because I think it's good for us to, all of us, me included, to remember the work put in by the greats versus people who are just not there yet. You haven't put in the time or you don't have the skill. That's all. And that's not shade. That's just like, man, there's levels to this ish.
Yeah, and there are great artists in this genre who are like at the top of the game, who've been doing it for a long time.
J. Cole, one of them.
Yo, does it blow your mind, Ebro, that I had a conversation with Rakim on One Ep a few weeks ago, and we were talking about the fact that, like, Ebro, do you remember that gap between before Rakim came back with "It's Been a Long Time" and the 18th Letter? Do you remember it was like, yo, man, Rakim, she's like out the game. Like, is Rakim coming back? Is he going to drop again? There were like bootlegs. It was literally like your man was finished. And he was gone for a total of 5 years between Don't Sweat the Technique and 18th Letter. People acted like he left hip hop. Yo, Ebro, when he came back, he was 29 years old.
Wow. Well, so
Cardi was gone longer. Cardi was gone for 7.
But she dropped singles, though. She did drop singles.
She did
drop singles. But to that point of Rakim's age, which I think is important, and how it was perceived when he stepped away from the game for a second. We did not have the historical context at that time to even know where this hip hop thing was going. No. There was no Jay-Z. There was no 55-year-old. There was no Slick Rick coming back. There was no Nas. That owns a label and a distribution company and a marketing company, and there's all this other business endeavors, and we had none of that, bro. So it was just.
And the old heads at that time, the ones from the late 70s and early 80s, weren't really active.
Right.
So it seemed like if you were gone at all, it was a wrap for you. And I think the other real interesting factoid, as you mentioned, Jay-Z and Rakim and age. How crazy is it that Jay-Z is 56 and Rakim is 57?
No, it's crazy.
I know. I know.
Jay-Z didn't get going until basically Rakim was about to make his "I'm coming back."
Now, who's that cooler for? Who's that more amazing for? Well, I mean, I guess it's more amazing for Jay-Z, right? Because he has successfully kept himself relevant in so many ways that you perceive him as younger than
he is.
I guess. Than he is, or the other way, we perceive Rakim as older.
Yeah,
because of the era that he came up in.
Right, but then if you actually see Rakim or hear him talk, you're like, oh, yeah, no, that seems about mid-50s. That is what he seems like. But you feel like, Rakim's got to be 65 years old. He's a legend. But no, he was out in
Jay 86. Has just been consistent in our lives. You know what I mean? To like recently.
But
I constantly hear from Jay.
Yeah, he's never gone away. He's involved in so many things. But I really do believe, and I say this with respect to Rakim's team, like, and not just about Rakim, but other artists as well. There's an opportunity, Ebro. Like if I were to try to walk away from running my Yap, you know what I mean, and get involved.
Impossible. You like to talk too much. You just don't like to text early in the morning.
Full circle for the week. You're right. But if I were to try to do that in another world, I feel like there's a real opportunity for people to step into the lives of some of our legends and manage them in a way that could totally change their career. Like, I really do think that some of our guys who are at the top, they can still perform. Some of them are better performers. They're like self-realized people now, and they're still amongst us, and they're like iconic legends. I really think there's an opportunity for some of those people to do more and like be doing bigger things.
LL was trying to do that. With his whole Rock the Bells movement, you know what I mean?
guess you're right, and he is. And he is. Like, I mean, they're doing the cruise, they're doing different things. I just
and Nas.
And Nas too, with the mass appeal stuff. So hopefully we'll see more of it. Because there are still so many of those guys, you're like, they're not old. Like, they could still be outside doing stuff.
Well, and I also think, unfortunately, the problem is us. And by us, I mean the consumer. It's not them. Redman and Method Man, The Roots, Rakim, they tour. But it's like, was it last year? You unraveled. Damn near unraveled on the show.
I don't think so.
It was a classic Rosenberg rant.
I don't think
about Rakim being at SOBs.
And
you being like, what the F is going on? How come people don't know about it? People don't care about it. And how come? What's happening? Why is one of the greats at SOBs?
And why isn't it sold out?
And why it didn't feel completely sold out? Why did?
So that's, by the way, I want to reiterate, that's on us.
No, you're right. Why does Wu-Tang have to say it's our retirement tour, we're never doing this again, which none of us believe, in order to have all this arenas sell out? An arena tour from them should sell out every time. If they go out every 3-4 years, like a classic rock band does, they should do arenas every time. It should sell out every time. That's how you support the legends. You're right. That is on us.
And so what you're talking about,